COVID has thrown a wrench into everyone's plans, and if you're applying to college in the next few years, you have to keep track of what's going on and what has changed. Today, I'm going to share with you what the heck is going on and where you should stay focused while applying to college. Hey there, my name is Carly, and this channel is for college-bound high school students who want support and advice around all things college admissions. It's been about 7 months, give or take, that the novel coronavirus caused major changes in our lives. Jobs went remote, schools went online, and colleges sent students home. Before we get too far into things, my caveat is that we are all in the same situation. While that might sound obvious, while you're working with your guidance counselor or your consultant and you're speaking with various colleges, please keep in mind that they still might not have the answers. We are all figuring things out day by day, and every day brings new information. With that said, what should you be focusing on right now? Overall, stick to the basics. Most importantly, you should be working on earning and maintaining good grades. And by good grades, I mean when you are at your best self, what kind of grades can you earn? I mean the best grades for you. Because other factors of the admissions decision are more variable than usual and less measurable than usual, colleges will probably be using grades as a reliable indicator of admissibility, probably even more than in previous years. So focus on academics first and foremost. Essays will also have more weight for the class of 2021 and 2022 for the same reason. Essays are a simple way for colleges to get to know the core of who you are. It's going to help them determine if you're a good fit. The summer before senior year is the best time for you to begin writing your college admissions essays. And then you can work on finalizing them in the first couple months of your senior year. You should work hard with your consultant or your guidance counselor to ensure that your essays are distinctive. Keep in mind that the Common App has added an optional COVID-19 essay prompt this year to avoid personal statements and supplemental essays being overrun with all things COVID. That means try to stay away from talking about how COVID has impacted your life in your personal statement or your supplemental essays, because there's an opportunity to do that in this new space. Okay, so far, because other factors of the college admissions process are less reliable than usual, grades and essays are arguably the most important elements of the next two admission cycles. The process in which colleges admit students this year may also be a much deeper dive into who each student is. Admissions counselors may be looking for detailed trends in transcripts more than usual, and also focusing on your character. Colleges want to ensure that they're admitting students who are a positive addition to their student body and are exemplifying the qualities of the institution. Of all the years, this year might be the year that they're leaning on that a little bit more than usual. All of this information means that it is vital to fully understand your college list. You must have knowledge of the schools you're applying to. They might be test optional this year, or maybe they're not, or maybe they're requiring additional essay prompts than the last time you Googled, or maybe they've adjusted their deadlines. Keep track of all of these deadlines and all of these little nuanced pieces with each college for a successful admission cycle. Okay. Pandemic or not, senior year is not really the time to all of a sudden join student council or some other extracurricular activity for it to be significant on your college application. These days, these activities are not exactly the same as they once were. They may not even be happening at all. Instead, think about what you can now do with your time to make up for those missing activities. This could be anything from a community serving activity that you've organized to an independent study project where you can demonstrate knowledge of a particular subject. That thirst for knowledge and desire for an extracurricular activity, even when they're canceled, will matter, and it will help to set you apart. So I've been reading on forums and chatting with colleagues about this idea floating around, and it's that students might just hope for the best and apply to more of these reach schools or schools that might be typically harder to get into in an average admission cycle. And they're doing this because there's more uncertainty with measuring acceptance or chance of acceptance. I don't recommend this. It's not really strategic. I encourage students to really research whether the school is going to be a good fit for them and that their list has a healthy range of options. Colleges might be looking more into demonstrated interest or seeing if students are really interested in their school. If a college is one of your top contenders, don't hesitate to reach out to your assigned admissions counselor, ask questions, express interest, build those relationships. All right, last thing. Please don't wait until the last minute to dive into this process. Don't wait until things are going to all of a sudden become easier to understand or more certain, because they won't during this cycle. And everything is probably going to require a little bit more time and effort than it would in an average cycle. I always advocate for starting this process a little bit earlier than you think you need to, and that advice rings true more so this year than any other year. Find a counselor or consultant that you can trust and rely on, or develop a schedule for college time to keep on track every week. Whichever you choose, understand that there's going to be a little bit more to work through this year. And with many high schools going online, consider that you may have a little less time to work with your guidance counselor at your high school, so please don't wait to start on this process. If you're looking for more support and guidance on the college admissions process, don't forget to subscribe to this channel.